Based on request, this video will focus on SWIRL. The key considerations in this video are: what is SWIRL, why is SWIRL important for student language and content learning, and how can we facilitate SWIRL in our classroom. SWIRL is an instructional method that means speaking, writing, interacting, reading, and listening that has developed from language pedagogy research and language acquisition research that concludes that students' language and academic knowledge is best facilitated when all 5 elements are included. Why SWIRL? The foundational assumptions based on the research is that oracy precedes literacy. The more that we develop oral, speaking, and listening skills, the better this will leverage for students' literacy skills. Additionally, receptive language precedes productive language. Therefore, we need to give language learners the opportunity to receive or hear language from their peers, as well as language models in the classroom, before asking them to produce that sophisticated language. Lastly, language is primarily social. Therefore, language is best acquired, and content, therefore, is best learned through social interactive activities. What can this look like in a classroom? In this model lesson that incorporates SWIRL, at first a teacher provides a question, a text, and independent think time for students to look through it and answer the question. The teacher provides sentence stems and a word bank in order to ensure that students are focused on the right area. The teacher then facilitates a cooperative learning structures with all the pies in place to ensure that all students are speaking, listening, receiving positive feedback, and developing language through this interaction. After this small group discussion, the teacher then selects students randomly, calling on all students in the class, or as many as possible, and really emphasizing the importance of sharing not only their ideas in language, but those of their peers and classmates. The teacher, during this lesson, then is sharing responses, writing responses, refining language and content understanding on the board. The teacher then, at the end of the lesson, as an exit slip and means for formative assessment, asks a related or similar question with a similar task that also may provide sentence stems and frames in a word bank in order to now see what students can do independently after this lesson of learning, and then provide some sort of assessment and feedback.